Hi, my name is Alexandra and welcome to my studio. So today I want to talk to you about two patterns that I published a few years back, but I just updated them, updated the pictures. I think they look more crisp. And I want to talk to you about those designs, the yarn I use, and just to give you some ideas, if you're looking for warm and cozy project to do something for your home, that would be my suggestion, one of my suggestions to work on. So I'll start with the yarn. And of course, I'm talking about a Stone Lodge pillows and throw. But I do want to talk to you about the yarn first and why I used it. So I used, for those projects, Fisherman Wool by Lions Brand yarn. And this is wildly available yarn. You can buy it in Joann's. You can get it on Lions Brand website. Like, I actually gonna link it below this video, and it's on sale right now. So you can always get it on sale or with a coupon in your local craft store. So this is one of the reasons I love this yarn, because it's nice. It's in beautiful natural colors. This is undyed wool. So it's, it's just like so natural and gorgeous. And the price is really, really remarkable. So, you know how much it usually costs to make a throw and pillows. It's an investment, a financial investment. But if you decide to use these yarns, it's actually very affordable. And I love that it's such a big skeins of yarn. So I'll show you how to manipulate them in a minute for the throw. And so it's the price line is definitely a bonus. The colors as well. Regarding the fibers itself, so it's pure wool. It's not super washed, so don't expect it to be super soft. But it's actually surprisingly soft. And it actually gets softer while you're working on that. So, when you touch it in a store and when you actually finish the project, it gets softer. And I love this, this element of, this particular fisherman wool. But it is not super washed. So don't expect it to be like it's a baby soft type of yarn. It's not. But I love, because it's not super washed, it keeps the structure and it does feel like wool, so that's how the wool feels. But look at these colors. Isn't it gorgeous? Just absolutely stunning. Okay, so that's about yarn. About the needles, you will need two sizes, size 10 for the cable pattern and size 8 for the ribbing. That will go both on the pillows and the throw. So my patterns are those updated versions. So throw is 8 pages long, and a Stone Lodge pillows 11 pages long, but not because it's difficult. It's actually really straightforward. But I do have written instructions here. I do have a chart and the diagrams. And of course, I also have photo tutorial of intarsia, castan, and bind off, which I'm going to talk to you in a minute. And I have a video tutorial online how to make it. So it's very detailed pattern. Don't be, scared by the number of pages. It just became because I was really trying to be very thorough and answer your questions before you even come up with the questions. So those are the patterns. So now about the designs, I'll start with a throw. So it's done. You will need 5 skeins of those large, big skeins of fisherman wool, or of course you can use any wool, any kind of yarn you want to use, but that's what I used. So I used 5 skeins, and you will need 2 of lighter color then 2 of the medium color, and 1 dark color. So it's done in intarsia technique in vertical stripes. So you start right here with a smaller size needle, you do the ribbing, then you switch to larger size needle, work the cable pattern, and then toward the end, you switch to smaller size needle again, do the ribbing, and bind off. So, but because it's done in a vertical intarsia, so you work with 5 skeins at once. And one little tip for that, it's actually very easy because skeins are so large. It's not difficult to manipulate them. But I have one little tip for you, how to kind of for the project carrier for this design. So if you have large, if you're working on a throw, we usually, I'm sure all of us have like a big project bag where we can keep it in one space. So, but for this particular throw, I don't recommend a project bag because it's got a soft edges, so when you have 5 skeins and your project in a bag, and you have to manipulate them for intarsia, just so you have a nice switch to between colors. But when you pick it up, when you're done, and for example, you're moving it from room to room, so you kind of they start getting kind of entangled inside the bag, and they may kind of you may have some extra twisting going on. So what I suggest, big basket, because it's got hard edges, so when you pick it up, it doesn't twist around, your skeins, or a box, or something resembling a box. So basically something with the hard edges. So this is just one little tip. Otherwise, it's very easy to to manipulate those 5 skeins. And again, you just need 5, it's 1 skein would be enough to finish the whole thing, and it's very generous size throw. So about intarsia cast on and bind off. So my pattern both for this design and this starts with a description how to do intarsia cast on, but you can skip it. So all it does, I included that because it has a very a perfect cast on edge, multiple color cast on edge. But if you don't want to mess with it, just skip this part and cast on with 1 color, and then start introducing, next colors on the next row. So you don't have to do intarsia cast on. It does make a beautiful edge, but it's not essential for the pattern. So the cable pattern itself, it looks very complex. But you would be surprised how it's not very big repeat, and you will remember it very quickly. You will memorize it, and it's surprisingly easy to do. But I think results are just spectacular. I love this pattern, cable pattern, and the edge here is just a slightly turning here, but you can see it's kind of scalloped edge. I did it on purpose, so you have a nice edging right here. So another tip I want to give you, when you are blocking this piece, make sure not to over block it. So don't stretch out too much. So make sure you have texture of the cables, because it gives, it just makes it more interesting. So that's the throw. Big, beautiful, and rustic, and of course you can make it in different colors, and it would give it different color, would look completely different in this design. And also you can work it in 1 color, of course. I've seen it done, it's gorgeous. So now I want to talk to you about the pillows. So the pattern on the pillows, it has 2 pillow different types. One is done in 1 color, and the second one in 2 colors. So same principle, you start at the bottom, but you're working around with a smaller size needle, work the ribbon, change to larger size needle, work the cable pattern, change to smaller size needle, work the ribbon, bind off. That's it. So pillows are actually pretty fast, and one pillow would take only one skein of this, giant big skein, but it's actually it's not expensive, and it's fun, and it's pretty quick. So I want to show you how I designed the edges here, and there is a photo tutorial in the pattern what to do. But those I added wooden buttons just for extra texture. It's actual real wood. You put whatever you want to put if you decide to make it, but those are faux buttons. So actually the pillow here, so I have a snaps, like a large snaps here. And all you do on both sides, it's got snaps, you just slide the pillow inside, pillow form, and then you just snap it back again. But I think buttons adds an extra touch, and it makes it, like a plastic. I like that it's darker, contrasting with the main fabric, and it's a nice touch. So it's wooden, so it goes very well with the wool. So with the whole look. So this is a very fast, and I have here one which is undone. So it's done in a birch colorway. So I don't have this colorway here, but it's called birch because it does have it does look like a birch. So that's what it looks like before the buttons, before it's stretched out. It's blocked, but you know how it looks smaller because I didn't put an insert yet. So, but once I put it, I have to put snaps here. I'm going to put buttons on both sides, and one more pillow is done. And it makes a really nice gift as well, in my opinion. And of course, if you change the colors, you can make it white, you can make it like super bright colors, you can make it tonal. It will change from a rustic look to something more sophisticated. And the cable pattern here is just wonderful. I love it. So the same principle goes into a larger pillow, but it worked it's also, you work it this way, just the same way you work it here. But you have to, I did the same in Tarja Castan and bind off here because I was working with two colors here. And for the larger pillow, you will need two skeins, those skeins right here. So I think that's pretty much it. So again, choose any yarn you want to. If you decided to go with this yarn, the links below the video to Alliance Brand Yarn website where you can order it, or go to your local yarn shop, Michael's or Joann's. They always have a coupon or on sale. So it's incredible price. And this is just, I would love to see your Stone Lodge projects up in progress. So don't forget to tag me if you work on it. And this is just one of ideas for long wintry nights for you to knit. So that's pretty much it. The link below the video for the pattern on my website and Ravelry. And I'll see you soon. Bye.